If you want to stay in our lobby, you can, but if you're disruptive, you will be arrested.
Okay, let's put me under arrest.
I'm not arresting you now.
Hey,
Now you're under arrest.
Let's do this. I'm sorry, what am I being arrested for?
Battery to police officer.
Do you have a report of that?
Yes.
Predators are often stereotyped, but sometimes the most unassuming people can be the most dangerous. Across these 6 cases, you'll see the worst female predators busted on body cam. Touches young boys. Our first case begins on the 30th of June 2024. Police in Oklahoma were investigating a woman who had been accused of being appropriate with young boys in a local swimming pool. While the woman initially denied the allegations, claiming that she was the hero of the story, the outcome of this case wasn't what she hoped.
Ma'am, have you turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Why?
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Why, sir?
Face this way. Put your hands together.
This guy with you?
No. Can I call my grandma?
How old are you?
28.
28?
Yes.
Okay, what's going on today?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm going to take you over in my vehicle real quick, okay?
Call my grandma.
Yeah, we'll call her in a second.
944, 1 to 10.
Call my grandma.
Okay, we'll give you a call. Hold on. Just sit right here, okay? I'll be back with you in a second.
Please, can I call my grandma?
We'll let you call her. Hold on, okay? Do you have any IDs on you or anything?
No,
Purse or
call
anything?
my grandma.
After cuffing the suspect and taking her to the cop car, the officers speak with a few eyewitnesses to get a sense of what actually happened. The cops then return to the woman in the car, who's upset about being detained.
Yes, I did see I left the
It's more like whenever they climb out the ladder, like when they're coming out the water, so like they both like, you know. One time a kid went down the slide like on his belly, and she like came down right after him. She like, as he was going down, she like grabbed his head and like pulled it, and then like tried to go down with him, but he got out, pulled it. Yeah, but she missed, but like, that's what she like pulled it. This is today.
Yeah, this is today.
She grabbed their butts. She attempted to grab one of their heads and put it in her crotch earlier today.
He was saying that she was touching her.
Lewd or indecent proposal to actually charge her. He was saying what?
He said that she kept grabbing on the crotch.
That's what trying to
No, he said that she actually did. Donnie did.
So look upon, touch, maul, or feel the body part, private parts of any child under 16 years of age in a lewd, lascivious manner by any accident to cover decency, morality.
Okay.
So we got 3 people that actually saw all this going on, so I'm just gonna have them start on with this thing.
We'll give you a chance at the police department, okay? Do you have any belongings here?
No.
You don't have an
They got
ID
stolen from me.
today? Who do you know who's...
I don't know.
Okay. All right, I'll be right with you in a second, okay?
Am I being arrested?
You're being detained right now, okay?
Am I going to be let go later?
It depends what we find out, okay? Because we'll take you back there and we'll talk to you, okay? Are we good to talk?
You can talk here.
Oh, okay. What was going on inside the pool?
I don't know. I was just drowning, or I thought I was about to, and I grabbed that little boy, but I couldn't see underwater.
One time?
Yeah, and that was it.
Okay, well there's multiple people saying they've seen you.
Where'd you grab him?
Underneath the pool.
Okay. So you thought you were drowning, you grabbed the boy because you thought you were drowning.
Yeah.
Where on his body did you touch him?
On this side right here, like where your love handles are.
You never come up here to the pool and they've been sitting here? Okay. Well, we have multiple people saying that you were touching the boys inappropriately.
Nothing.
What would lead them to think that?
I don't know.
Any other incident possibly?
No. Unless they were jealous I wasn't their girlfriend or something.
Nothing going on. Well,
Sure.
they're both young. Okay.
Am I going to be taken to jail?
I'll let you know, okay? I'll let you know.
Was she here yesterday as well?
Yes.
She comes in like on the same thing. Not really the same thing. It's like she does stuff like borderline like weird, but it's like not enough where we can kick her out. So people like say she's being weird, so we don't complain. So we can't really do anything about it. But it's enough for like everybody here to know who she is every time she comes in.
We call her Teddy Bear.
Yeah.
Why teddy bear? Because she used to carry around a teddy bear, and she was like really. She used to like sitting on the side of the wall and like twerk in front of it, but at the same time like pretending it was a child.
Yeah.
The cops are able to speak with the suspect's grandpa, who claims she's not mentally well. She needs behavioral help and is currently on probation.
This is grandma. This is our grandma. Hello, ma'am. You Kyla or Kayla's grandma?
Yes.
Okay. Does she have any mental health diagnosis? What is that?
It's just she's on a rehab type thing that she really hasn't been diagnosed with anything, but she used to do drugs back 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
And she's been on behavioral health.
Okay. Has she ever gotten in trouble in the past?
Yes, she has. She's on probation right now.
She is.
For 5 years, but it's supposed to end next month.
Who's her probation officer?
Well, she hasn't been supervised in a while. She only was supervised the first half of her probation, and she passed it in some of that.
Okay. Gotcha.
What happened?
Okay, well, we got called up here. There's 2 young, they're probably 14-year-olds, saying that there was a lady up here that was touching them inappropriately and grabbing them and stuff like that.
Oh, no. No, she
Yeah.
never.
So we came up here and they identified them. We talked to many of the lifeguards and they said they witnessed the stuff happening.
Oh, no.
Okay. So y'all don't have a contact for probation or any of that?
No, she hasn't. She got through for the first year, and they just said she was going to be some supervisor.
What was she on probation for?
Just unauthorized use of a vehicle.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The officers interview the suspect, who's speaking like she's also a child. She doesn't fully understand what she's done wrong, but her story keeps changing.
So can you tell us kind of what happened at the pool?
We were just playing, and I don't know.
You and who were playing?
Me and those boys, we were just like playing around, and like sometimes he called me a but I didn't act like he didn't hear him, and then I just kind of took off and faded away from him. And then I don't know if he got like upset or mad at the other kid because showing too much like respect. Like I wasn't their girlfriend at the time. I know I don't have a straight face, but like I don't know what's wrong. Like I don't know what's wrong.
Why do you think he called you?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure.
Was there anything that could have made him mad?
I don't know. I was just going down the slide.
With him?
Yeah, with them. And that was it.
Were they in front of you, or did y'all go down together on the slide?
Yeah, it was like being there.
Do what?
It was just like being there, and if you wanted to pay attention to them, you could pay attention.
Have you played with them in the past?
No, I've never seen them.
So today's the first time you've ever seen them?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you weren't going down the slide together or anything like that? Were y'all playing in the pool together, doing the lily pads or the basketball area? None of that?
No, they wanted me to play basketball with them earlier, but I didn't tell him anything, but there was like later off whenever he called me a but it was nothing.
Okay. Okay. How often do you go up to the water port?
In the summer?
Yeah, like do you go daily, weekly? Do you go a lot?
No.
You don't go very much? So pretty, like, how often do you think?
Maybe like every weekend.
Every weekend. Okay. So when's the last time you were there?
Yesterday.
You were there yesterday? Were the boys there yesterday as well?
I think so.
So you did see them yesterday too? Okay. Did you talk to them at all yesterday or play with them or any of that? No.
The story changes once more with the young woman talking in circles and getting herself muddled. She freaks out more when she realizes she's in trouble.
Were they behind you? Were they in front of you?
No, we weren't going down all together. We were just going down one at a time.
You were taking turns?
Yeah.
Okay, so who went down first?
I did.
You didn't, and you thought you were drowning and then they came?
Yeah. And I was just like grabbing them underneath the water or like trying to get up and come up for breath.
Okay, how deep is it there, do you know? No. Okay, so they were coming down behind you?
And I was just like afraid for them to come real fast and hit me or kick me, so I was ended up pushing the water, like splashing, like trying to hurry up and get up.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I was doing.
Okay.
Like I was afraid that they were gonna come and hit me in my back, or like trying to hurry up and move.
Okay. And where did you said you were reaching and grabbing, where did you grab them at?
From their love handles, like whenever they were just running.
It was both of them?
Mm-mm.
Which one?
Just the tall boy, but that was yesterday.
Okay. So what happened
I think
today?
It was the same reason.
Same thing happened
I
today?
think, but I didn't mean to, like, grab him. I don't know why he went to tell on me. Like, I guess he was just being a tattletale, you know?
Okay.
Because I didn't grab him or touch him or nothing.
Okay. So the same incident happened 2 days in a row. You thought you were drowning yesterday and today?
You know, it was just playing around, but I think the reason why because he told me, I mean, because I wasn't playing basketball with him, why he called me because I wasn't playing basketball with him.
Were they at the pool when you got there today?
Yeah.
They were. Okay. Can you think of any other incident that you possibly grabbed or you thought you were drowning or any of that?
No.
So why would the lifeguards believe that you were grabbing the boys? Because that's what they said. They said they saw it. What would lead them to believe that? Yeah.
Favoritism, I don't know.
Well, it wasn't just one, it was multiple. There's multiple people that witnessed you possibly grabbing the boys inappropriately. You don't know any scenario that would lead them to believe that at all.
The woman was charged with lewd or indecent acts with a child under 16. This suspect targeted innocent kids, but in our next case, the criminal in question decides to turn their focus to an officer of the law. Stalks an officer. Our next case begins on the 5th of August 2022. A woman turned up at a police station to file a report, only to find out she wasn't allowed to. This wasn't the first time she had arrived to file a false set of papers, with the woman's presence becoming an unhealthy habit. It soon becomes apparent that she's been stalking an officer, leading to her own arrest.
So I was told by the Cook County Sheriff that I could file a police report.
They're wrong. We are not taking any more reports for you. You
You haven't taken any, so
Yes,
as of
we
now,
have.
I'm a civilian. What is the case number?
Ms. What are you trying to report?
I am trying to report that I have T-Mobile phone records.
You don't.
Okay, is this like some alternate reality where I have an email that you can't see?
What are your phone records?
So this is the number listed. He
I
claims that I
am
sent
not.
text.
We're done. We're not reopening this case. We are not
There
investigating
is
this.
no case because I haven't filed one yet.
I'm not taking your report.
The police shut her down instantly, leading to her crashing out. She wants to be arrested, attacking the cop and landing her in cuffs in a bizarre scene.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to stand here till you let me file a case because
you
as
can-
a civilian, I have the right to do so.
If you want to stay in our lobby, you can. But if you're disruptive, you will be arrested.
Okay, let's put me under arrest.
I'm not arresting you now.
Hey,
Now you're under
okay,
arrest.
Let's do this.
Okay.
No.
We're okay. Okay. Hey,
Don't stop.
don't.
Stop.
Okay, enough,
Stop.
enough.
On channel 2, can I get more help for the front desk, please, in the lobby area?
You're under arrest for battery of a police
Okay.
officer.
Okay, can I put this in front?
Okay.
You're not letting me.
Just
Relax.
relax, and then we'll get it all taken
Relax.
care of. Okay?
3600.
You want to do it in the front?
Yeah, if that'll make her calmer, we'll handcuff you in the front.
Okay, you don't have to arrest me.
You are under
I
arrest.
just-
You battered me.
I
You
know-
are under arrest.
No, I shoved you because you weren't giving me the right to file a police
We're
report.
also going to call the paramedics to have you checked out. Stop resisting.
I would like-
I will put you in handcuffs behind your back.
We're trying to be.
We're trying to be polite to you. So what's it going to be?
I'll remain cooperative.
You are getting handcuffed. Where it's not.
I would
debate.
like to not be handcuffed.
No, you're under arrest.
Guys,
All right, just put it behind the back. We're done. Just relax.
Just stop.
no, we're going behind the back. Just put her down.
Yeah, just Just stop.
You gotta let go.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
This is racism. This is
Are we getting
ultimate
behind her back, or
racism
what are we
right here.
Just let her stop
Ultimate
for a second.
racism.
The woman is now suggesting that she's getting racist treatment, pretending she doesn't understand English. She resists the arrest that she asked for.
Do it now.
I'm sorry, I don't understand English. Could you get me a translator, please?
Thank you.
Let go, Anthony.
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, and of heaven and earth, of all that is seen and unseen.
Really? Slipped out.
Could you please help me?
I got you.
You get Karen too. Stop resisting this choice.
I don't want to be raped.
You're not being raped.
I'm all recorded, okay?
It's just hand right here.
Okay, well, if you're not gonna file my police report,
You just picked up additional charges: resisting arrest, obstructing justice.
That is true.
Do not kick anyone.
Seriously, you guys, just put her on the ground.
All right, get on.
It's ridiculous.
okay.
Come on.
I'm sorry, what am I being arrested for?
Battery to police officer.
Do you have a recording of that?
Yes.
I don't remember doing any battery. What is the definition of battery, please? Please stop! Please! Please, I will do anything. I'll just go home. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please stop.
Okay, stop resisting and give me your arm.
Please stop! Please stop. I understand. I understand. You
have
can just
this
shoot
arm
me
to
now.
get her other
Just
arm
shoot me now. Please stop. Please stop.
Go ahead.
Please stop.
Ow.
Please stop. Please stop.
Okay.
Please. Please. I understand.
Now relax.
I understand.
Just
I'm not
relax.
gonna.
Relax.
I haven't.
Hold on.
Good.
I came in here to file a police report because I feel in danger of someone that's been harassing me for the past year. They refused to file police reports. Commander Adante has instigated. He's, hung up the phone on me, laughed at me. So I gave him a shove, a slight shove, because I felt threatened. So here I am on the floor.
A medical team arrives to check on her. The cops confer with one another about her previous issues, which includes stalking her ex-boyfriend.
You want to try sitting up?
Yeah, if I can.
Okay.
Please.
And then we'll be calm and just talk to us. How does that sound? Okay, let's try that.
Let's roll your way with.
Okay. We're gonna roll you this way, okay? For two. We're gonna roll you.
All right,
Okay,
then we can sit
just
up.
on your side, sit up. There you go. Right like that.
Okay. So talk to me. What's going on?
So I came in here to file a police report. It's an ongoing thing. Someone filed a false police report against me. I've been harassed by this person.
Okay.
I have evidence that they've committed a crime against me.
Okay.
No one in here so far has been able to file a police report. That's all I came in here to do today.
Okay. So how did they end up holding you on the ground? What happened?
Commander Dante likes to play tricks on me. I've left him at least 20 voicemails. Last time one of the last times I spoke to him, he said, hang on, I have another call. I'll call you right back as soon as you pick up.
So, a little history. Miss Troy was arrested for violation of order of protection in March of 21. She, during that time, started stalking one of the police officers. Subsequently was arrested for harassment by telephone to one of the officers. She continually calls frequently. She's claiming she wants to file a police report. She's tried to do this in the past. We've repeatedly told her we're not taking a report. So she came in today unannounced. I told her I'm not taking any more reports for you. So she pushed me, and then she started screaming quite loud. She shoved me, and she was screaming. Karen probably heard her praying, Our Father. Yeah, she's under arrest for battery.
Okay.
Now, we may charge later, depending on what happens at the hospital, but yeah, she's under
I'm
arrest.
just concerned about your health.
Yeah, I feel fine.
Okay.
I'm trying to right now.
Sure. A little worked up. So if you don't have any medical complaints, it doesn't sound like you want to harm yourself or anything.
I don't want to go with the paramedics.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any reason you have to go to the hospital. It sounds like you are under arrest. That has nothing to do with me, unfortunately. So I just got to get some information from you.
Sure, what's your name?
What's my name? My name's Matt.
Okay.
What's your name?
My first name is M as in Mary, I-H-E.
M-I-C-H. H-E-E?
Yes.
All right, and what's your last name?
C as in Charlie, H-O-E.
H-O-E.
Ben, do you mind if I check your vitals for this time?
And what's your date of birth? Is that all
What
right?
is this for?
This is, I have to get a refusal, so we got called out.
Okay.
No, this is a refusal saying you don't want to go to the hospital.
Pulse and blood pressure.
12/23/1983. 87.
So before they got here, she had an utter meltdown. The screaming, you saw the praying. That's not the... In the...
224-226-3109.
You already know what we can and can't do with this.
And what's
We're
your
going to call the
phone?
hospital and get it all documented.
We should...
Can I read that off first?
Because
What you observed is
Again,
probably what
this
you
is
would
just
need to
paperwork
know
for us.
right
It's
now.
refusal.
Yeah,
This
so
is
she...
not any billing, this is
I relate to your partner.
This is
So
just
she came in...
saw you don't want to
She's
go to
obviously very upset. She turned around. She's like, arrest me. I'm like, we're not arresting. She turned around. She shoved me. And then just started screaming.
You're refusing any treatment or services.
Based on her past history, that's not...
For sister's address?
Pulling out your driver's license.
Oh, I don't live there currently, so it's...
Is this the address you want to give them?
No. It's on my phone.
You might give us the passcode for the phone so we can get in there and look at the address.
I'm sorry?
Can we get the passcode for the phone?
Oh, there's no passcode.
Can we open the phone and look for you? Because you're obviously handcuffed. You can't go on your phone.
I mean, I can do this.
No.
Okay, well,
What do we need her sister's address for?
that's...
The suspect is upset that she's still under arrest, but the cops want her taken to the hospital where she's obviously unwell. But she refuses to help.
Okay, because they didn't give me the option.
Okay, but that's... I don't know what the next steps are. We're 7 steps ahead of where we are right now. Okay? So I think that the best thing, and I think what everyone is in agreement here, is that we have an exam to make sure that everything is going well here, and then we take care of the paperwork that we need to take care of and get you out of those handcuffs when
What do
that's
you mean, like, well here? Just physicality? Or
Yeah, you're fit. I mean, when I walked in, you were on the ground being, restrained.
against my will, yeah.
Okay, well, we want to make sure that you're okay to move to the next step. Like I said, 7 steps down the road, if there's ever a cell there, we'll cross that
Right, I
bridge.
guess if I was incurred any damage, if you like die on the plane.
Yeah, I don't know, but right now, this is what we're talking about here.
Either way, like I said, either way, the police side is that's a separate matter. If you want to go to the hospital and speak with someone, or
Who am I going to be speaking with at the hospital?
a doctor, someone on the medical staff there, if you feel that that's what you need and that's what you want.
I don't really have any feelings about my physical
Well, then what we have then is just a refusal that you don't want to come with us, and then you could go and figure out the situation with the police department. Unless you want us to do something for you as far as the ambulance side. Do you want the ambulance to do
I
anything
just
for
know
you?
to answer your question.
Okay. Then that's what this gentleman was asking you that information just
Okay.
because we came here.
Yeah, if I'm being put in a holding cell, I might call you again. So
Well, again, it's
not throwing any bridges there.
Well, you're under arrest, so it sounds like you're going
I could be put in a holding cell.
Yeah.
He said I might not be. So
No, I said we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
So there's a few steps. So
Yes, there's
once
a-
I'm put in the I
Why
understand.
don't can we clear up, obviously, if you need us again?
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take the cuffs off you.
Okay.
And you're going to
Sit here.
Yes. Okay. If that changes, if we have to put handcuffs back on, we'll do it. Okay. You've calmed down a little bit. I think we can. This is doable, right? Be calm.
Okay.
Okay. Turn around for me. Okay. Swing that arm out for me. Okay. Take a seat. Okay.
The woman was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer. This woman wouldn't take no for an answer, much like the suspect in the next case. Forcibly kiss male. Our next case begins on the 18th of November 2023. A woman in Ohio was arrested after harassing staff at a hotel. The police were called to Wood Springs Suites and upon arrival found that a woman was behind the front desk, heavily intoxicated. The police separated the victim and suspect to hear what happened, with the male employee suggesting the suspect forcibly kissed him.
Hi, what's going on?
I don't know. This crazy bro. They climbed behind the counter with him. I don't know what that. There's some lady back there. I don't know why she got.
Hi, what's going on?
She done climbed over the desk.
Right,
she's trying to provoke me.
Can you let me around?
Yes, please.
I said save babies.
You what? Saving who?
What babies?
The cops are confused by what's happening at first, but get a sense that the woman is not totally with it. She barely responds to the requests made of her.
Okay, so I was back in the back trying to do
Here,
something.
why don't you speak to the other officer? I'll go back here.
Okay. That door is unlocked.
Hi, Miss. Miss, come walk over here.
Okay, here.
Walk over here for me. We're gonna go out here. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Let's go over here. Let's go, let's walk out there. Keep walking.
Ma'am.
Miss, can you walk for me? Miss, are you able to walk or no?
She can walk. Because I was back doing the laundry and she was trying to burst in the room. That's when I realized she can climb over the counter. Okay.
Okay. Well, let's walk out here. Let's walk out here.
Why you so cranky?
Let's walk out here. We're gonna talk. Can you walk out here for me? I'm gonna let you have a seat out here, and we'll talk out here. Just have a seat for me. Why don't you sit in that chair for me? Sit in that chair for me, please. Is this your stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
That right there. Oh, yeah.
You been drinking a lot today? Yes? Okay.
The victim gives his full account of the events. The man was feeling very uncomfortable and felt that he had no control. He also reveals that she's a guest.
Alright, so what happened today?
Okay, so she was up here and I told her, I said, you grab your stuff and you got to leave from up here from counter.
But she was causing a scene, that's why you told her to grab her stuff?
Yes.
What's your name?
Okay, so I went back to try to do some laundry, right? And I heard somebody grabbing at that door, the laundry door, right?
So she, while you were trying to do laundry, she came over.
She must use that pillow right there because that's on the sofa, right?
What's that?
I said, ma'am, you have to go, or you're not allowed behind here.
You can hear me, right?
She said, give me a kiss. I said, I can't do that. I said, I don't need to. I told her about 3 times that she got to be on that side of the desk. The 3rd time, she was grabbing hold of me or touching me and stuff. That's when I called you guys.
Are you feeling okay?
Because at this point, she was a rational guest, and I had no control. No, and I refuse to put my hands on her.
Did she strike you? Did she slap you?
No, she was trying to grab hold of me, trying to get a kiss, and I was like, I can't do that.
How'd she get in here?
She's a guest. I'll assume that she's a guest because she has a key card.
Are you able to look up by chance anything?
If she got an ID on her.
So at no point she assaulted you, she just hopped the counter, tried making advances.
She was trying to make advancement to it.
Right.
And like I said,
about 10 minutes ago this happened.
Yes.
10 minutes over. And you told her like multiple times to get out of here and kind of
multiple times. I even asked her, I said, please go up to your room. You have to vacate. Because she tried to sit right there first.
The officers give the suspect a chance to respond, but at first she pretends she can't talk. She mumbles something about babies before getting aggressive with the officers.
How's it going, man? What's going on tonight? What's that?
She was up here.
Can you talk to me? Can you hear me?
Grab your stuff.
No?
Got to leave from
Do you have your driver's license on you or anything? It's up in your room? Okay. What's your name? You have a name?
And I heard somebody grab
Yes? No? Are you feeling okay? Can you hear me?
I'm concerned.
You're a little concerned? Okay, about what?
She must use that pillow right there. Because
What are you concerned about? What's that?
I said, man, a lot behind.
Can you can hear me, right?
She said, give me a kiss. I said, I can't do that. I don't need to. I told her about 3
What's not true? What's not true? Can you talk to me? Can you look at me?
The third time, she grabbed hold of me or touched me.
You thought he had what?
That's when I called you.
Okay. Are you feeling okay? Is everything? Do you feel okay? Did your head hurt or anything? Are you feeling? Did you hear what I asked? Are you feeling okay?
Okay. He said he had babies.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, but we need to know what.
Listen to me. Yeah, I drank.
I think we established that.
Do you have an ID on you?
It's in the room, she said.
What's your name?
Maybe about 30 minutes.
What's your name?
Spell your name for us. Can you spell your last name?
Well, I will try it one more time. KRISTAWHISTON.
Okay.
Got it?
Sit down. Have a seat for us. Have a seat. Take a seat. What's your birthday?
I know that's why you guys have a problem with me.
Why? Because.
Ma'am, have a seat for us, okay?
Christy, what room are you staying in?
My name is Krista Whitson, and I think you could figure that out yourself.
All right, Krista, why don't you stand up for me, okay?
Stand up, you're under arrest.
Stand up for me, Krista. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, okay?
About for what?
About for what? Well, you're about for what under arrest for DC and talks. Unable to care for yourself. 29-17-11-D2. More questions?
What is your problem?
All right, let's go, ma'am. Let's walk this way, okay? Out this door, over here.
Because what is it?
What?
You can get a DA or a... I don't know what your problem is.
The cops cuff the suspect and remove her from the premises. She's searched and placed in the cop car. Then they're able to confirm her identity.
They can't find her name staying in any room here. It doesn't mean that it's not her name.
Okay.
Just make sure to run her in car to verify that that is her.
Okay. You have anything sharp on you? It's going to poke me your stick?
No.
No.
Right. Yeah.
Have a seat for me.
Yeah. I see it all. Big time.
Whoa.
Makes a lot.
You got to sit in the seat.
Right.
Just make sure too we verify she is from Ohio.
Krista, I need.
50 states.
Krista, I need to know what state you're from. I need to know what state you're from.
Ohio and Florida.
Okay, where do you live currently? Ohio or Florida?
Ohio.
Is that
I'm not a criminal.
Is that Ohio or Florida?
Ohio.
All right.
Give yourself a clue. Take a course.
The woman was charged with disorderly conduct and criminal trespass. Here the victim was a grown man, but unfortunately in our next case, a minor is the target of this unstable couple. Lure kid into van. Our next case starts on the 3rd of November 2023. Police in Florida responded to a potential kidnapping incident after a couple tried to lure a kid into a van. The girl's father confronted the duo before the police arrived to conduct their own investigation after it was revealed that this encounter became physically violent.
What happened?
The officer right in front of me, ma'am.
Tell me.
They're saying it's crossing the person.
This is white van right here?
So,
Or not?
brown hair. So I was driving right here. One van, white big van, stopped right here, and one homeless lady with another man is coming outside the van and tried to take the baby of the lady, his mother. And he tried to put the kid inside the van. Like a kid. Yes.
He what?
He uses his son.
He uses his son?
Yes, he has another son, and he uses his son.
The cops speak with a couple of eyewitnesses who claim that the couple are on drugs, and this isn't the first time this has happened. The cops are given a good description of who they're looking for.
You ever seen them before?
Yes, that's one of the vehicles right there. They used to live.
What do you mean? What vehicle?
This, I don't know what that is.
The
silver
purple
car.
one?
No, the silver car, where the purple car is.
Yeah, the Cadillac.
Yeah, that one.
What
That's
about
where
it?
they know. That's their vehicle. And they drive also a big white van. The guy is in a green shirt right now. They're obviously on drugs. This isn't the first time that I've had to sit here and tell them to leave my kids alone. My kids play here.
Who came out of the van and physically grabbed the kid?
No, tried to physically. The girl.
Which,
the girl.
Okay, that was inside the van. There was a male and a female occupying it. She pops out of the truck.
Yes.
Grabs your kid.
Tries to grab my
Tries
kids.
to grab your kid.
I guess they didn't see that my kid's father was outside in his truck, and he came out. And I don't know what happened from there. I guess he knows what happened from there.
Yes.
Where did this van take off from?
Yeah,
So
that way.
It went.
No. He say literally. He say, listen to me. I want to go to the gas station. I'm gonna put gas in my truck. I'm gonna come back to everybody in this house. They just calm down, man. Calm down. Said, I don't.
It's a beat up van. It's a new van.
No, it's old van. It's old van. Maybe you can check the gas station in Tavi Street. You live inside the truck.
One second. Calls advising a van come up to the residence and attempted to grab a kid. And obviously didn't get the kid, but he drove off northbound, said.
Yeah, he went eastbound and northbound on Fed. He said that he was going to a gas station. And he's going to come back and I don't know, hurt people.
What do you look like?
He said, what was it, black or white male?
Black.
White guy, green shirt, driver, female inside the van.
Officer, come on. This is the one of the lady.
Charlie 5.
Who say, look at my face, look
Okay,
at
give
my
me a second. That's the one that grabbed the kid?
Yes.
Was it right here?
Yeah.
I took the picture.
Charlie 6.
Northbound on Fed. They're going over there. Check.
Elsewhere, the cops stop another van driver to check he isn't involved in any way, but they quickly realize it's the wrong person. However, the cops are about to find who they're looking for.
Get out of the vehicle. Show me your hand. Face forward. Face forward. Keep your hands up. Passengers inside the vehicle. Exit.
Hands up.
Step back with me.
Stand up, stop passenger. Passenger stay. Go on the other side of them.
Yeah, just call him backwards, yep. That's him. Yeah, step backwards. Here, boss.
Put him in my car. What happened? All right, walk back to me. All right, stop. Good job.
Charlie 3, 10-1.
6 for 10-4.
I checked here, though.
I work there.
Yep.
16 there.
How's it going, man? Where are you coming from?
Work? Right over here. I was just coming from the office.
The reason we pulled you over is because there was a description of a van like yours that was trying to pick up 2 little kids.
Oh, no, I just left the office and get my fish sandwich right here.
Do you care? Can you just open the door just so we can make sure there's no kids or anything?
Charlie 4, where are you tapping?
Sorry.
It's funny to say that, man. Like my kids, they call it the pedal van because it's they're gonna laugh when they hear it.
Oh yeah, you're good. All right, have a good one. Thank you.
She's walking with her son. They're turning, and she's telling my kids to come follow her.
Okay.
She's a crackhead. She's literally a crackhead.
Nope, stay there. Stay in the car. Get back in the car.
Where are they at?
I got hit on my lip.
All right. Driver, put your hands out the window. Just keep your hands out the window.
It's all good. Can you please listen?
Nope, I'm not going to listen right now.
Go ahead.
Drop your phone. Drop your phone.
Put it down. Put it down, please.
I will put it down for you.
Just
Drop your phone.
I'm moving in front of my son.
That's your son?
Yeah, that's my son.
It's good, it's good. All right, ready for him?
No, north, that's right.
All right, with one hand, open that door. Step out.
Hold on, puppy.
Turn towards the van. Turn towards the van. Do you have any other kids or no?
With his father.
All right, get in. What's up, buddy? You all right?
Check out the kid as well.
Keep your hands.
Alright, what's going on?
Yeah, we'll let you know in a minute.
Huh?
She got the injury match.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
How's your dad work?
Wanna step out? Here.
Yeah, no.
Here, step out. I got you. Come here.
White male match description.
White male match.
What's going on, man? Some problem.
When I call somebody for my son?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Just gonna call. I'm getting that vape out of her hand.
Just
What's
tell
up?
me where my son's gonna go, please.
Your son's not going anywhere right now. Give me your vape.
What? Hold on, please. I'm asking nicely. My son's not going anywhere, but why am I being handcuffed? I'm just asking.
So, we get a report
Okay.
of a suspicious van with someone matching your description, and I'm assuming that's your boyfriend or your
That's
husband.
My husband.
What happened? I'm not even gonna ask you that. So we get a report of someone trying to kidnap a child. Okay? So, and you guys match the description to a T. All right? And that's all I can really tell you right now.
That's fine.
So we're gonna figure this out,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna cross the bridge as it comes.
Okay, that's
So,
fine, that's fine, that's
who
fine.
is he to you? Is that your boyfriend?
That's my husband, my son.
The police interview the potential suspects and they're definitely matching the description. The suspects claim their rights are being violated.
You're just standing back there. That's not safe at all. He was standing back in all this. Like, that's not safe.
No, not safe at all. Do you have a Florida license?
In my backpack, in the backpack with the sunflowers.
Okay.
It's in there.
Yeah, you pronounce your first name Tiana?
Diana.
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 Ty?
T-A-I-A-N-A.
Oh, Diana.
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 Okay.
Sorry, it's
I'm gonna-
very complicated.
That's
but
okay.
yeah.
I'll just give me a few minutes, right? I can discuss the case anytime.
Where's the kid?
He's real. Right here. He was saying something that he didn't want to go to DCF, and that's why he was
Take
back
the
there.
kid, make sure he's safe in their car.
Paul, take him to your car. Take him to your car.
You have your iPad, you said, in here?
Get your iPad?
No, you don't have it? Oh, okay.
All right, come on. Yeah, but you're gonna come see the car. Come on, buddy. Huh?
My dad?
No, you're gonna have a seat in the car, okay? Come on. Come on.
Get over here right now, dog. I'll see you here.
Alright, listen. Can't use the phone right now.
Why?
Because you're being detained.
How am I being detained for what?
You're being detained because you fit the description.
That doesn't matter. That's against the law, bro. That's against the law. Y'all didn't even read me my rights. Y'all didn't tell me nothing.
What's your first name?
For what?
You match the description
Of what?
Of a crime.
Of a crime? Somebody that hit my baby mama in front of my son?
Relax.
Baby, relax.
Hey, I'm answering. You need to answer my questions, all right?
C as in tomato.
Yeah.
A-I.
A-I. A. All right.
This looks nice.
You like it?
This is how it looks when you're in jail in the backseat of the cop car.
My question is, okay, there was a report that I was kidnapping my child, but was there a report on 19 and McKinley that I got my lip busted by a guy?
That was included, yes. Yeah.
So he's the one that reported it? Because he
didn't
was
report
fighting for his sister. And I flicked the sister off. Why did he come and punch me?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
But a cop got the report. A cop was the one that saw what happened and reported it to you guys.
Another eyewitness statement is taken. Now that the police seem to have made the correct arrest, it's all useful evidence to be used later in court.
When you were here, tell me exactly what happened from like your side.
So I was in the car. She was leaving, but right before that, I see my daughter go inside and she's like with a face. And
like scared.
They already had told me a month ago my daughter felt uncomfortable. That lady was trying to talk to her.
Yeah.
But when she drove off, the lady comes out and starts, "You mother, no, don't worry, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her."
To you?
No, just out loud.
Oh.
So I'm right here and I'm like, what's going on? Were you all right? And she just started going off, going crazy. And then she came running and just ran up to me. And I told her, "Yo, back up. And she just kept coming back. To the point that I wanted to hit her, but I didn't. I grabbed dirt. I was gonna throw dirt at her.
Right.
But she swung at me and then spit at me. And as a reaction, I hit her in the mouth.
Okay.
That was a reaction.
Okay. So right now, when I I talked to your daughter's saying that the lady was like, "Come here. Ask roll the window."
That's what I was figuring. Because I remember she told me like a month ago that she felt like, that she was trying to take
and
her
then he's saying the same thing. The stories combined that the lady, both of them were like trying to get your daughter to come to the van.
Both suspects were charged with luring and enticing a child and causing a child to become delinquent. Here, a couple tried to trap a young child, but in our next case, it's an old man who's imprisoned. Traps old man. Our next case begins on the 24th of August, 2021. A woman went to a bar looking to go home with one of the male patrons before finally coming across an elderly man. While the man initially agreed to leave with her, he eventually decided against it and tried to leave. When he did, the woman pushed him to the ground, assaulted him, and tried to kidnap him. Here's what happened next. The woman is cuffed, but has a terrible attitude. She claims nothing will be found on her when she's searched, but she does resist repeatedly.
This ain't a fight.
No, this is our guys. This is ours.
I've got nothing. Dump it out. God, I want to clear that thing out too. I've got nothing. Can you get that thing out of my face?
Can you please calm down?
Can you get that thing out of my face?
Can you
I
please calm
haven't
down?
done anything wrong. How much further do you want me to go? I have my period. So you know what? Could you just
stay right
stop?
there. Do not move. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand. Don't move. I'm not.
Do you understand the words of do not resist and stop and lay down on the car and stop?
Yeah, I do. You're a f***ing moron. I didn't do anything wrong.
If you didn't do anything, you can calm down and just relax and let us do our job, and we'll sort
Or
it
you could
out.
just let me go so I can go home and go to bed because I have to work in the morning.
Well, we're not going to let you go until you calm down and we sort this out.
Pop right through my bag. Pop through my bag. There's nothing in there.
You're so confident that you didn't do anything, you can chill out.
Lay down.
Do not move.
Do not.
Did she just say? Listen to me. When I tell you to stop resisting, that means stop resisting. Everything that you're doing to defeating our actions is resisting. So stop.
God, you guys left in the house. Take one. Can you release my arm?
No, I will not. You're not listening.
I'm not doing anything, and you're hurting me.
You gotta.
I'm not doing anything. Sure, you realize that? Sure, you realize that you're f***ing with me for no reason.
Do you have any injuries over there on the Elvers
Keep
Mill?
trying that hand sanitizer. You're doing this for nothing.
You turn on that yet background?
I'm not hiding anything. I'm not doing anything. So, suck it.
You don't have anything in your bag?
Christ, and
Hey,
you
Matt.
let me go. Go right ahead. I don't give a dump on the ground. I need to clean it out anyway.
I already cleaned it too.
Why would I tell him to clean it out? Because I have nothing to hide. For the love of God.
Have you had anything to drink tonight? Any alcohol or anything like that, or anything we need to be concerned of?
I did earlier, but I haven't driven anywhere. I haven't done anything.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking that for medical purposes.
For the love of Christ, you're wasting your time. Trust me. Let me go, asshole. I will if you will let me go. Your freaking heat is burning my.
Ma'am, are you unable to control yourself?
What do you need me to grab?
My gun's off in the seat right Oh my God! You are not dump that whole thing right on the porch.
Hey, are those up there?
Anything, dude. I'm telling you. You think that I'm not going to have an issue with that? You don't think I have people in New Hampshire that are... Yeah. I need to blow my nose. You got a tissue? You stick it in front of my nose because I'm going to blow it right on the front of your car.
You do that, I'm going to try to...
Don't show me one more fucking time.
Listen to me.
You don't realize I have an uncle that's in...
Christine, listen to me. I'm going to make this very clear to you.
I'm going to make it clear to you I haven't...
Listen to me. Stop resisting.
The cops are trying to bring this case to a quick close, but she keeps fighting back against the cops. Elsewhere, the cops speak with the man who came to the rescue.
Stop grabbing me!
Oh my God. What's your name? Oh my fucking God.
She keeps fucking
What the f*** is your name for you to...
Stop grabbing him! Pull over!
I told you I was going to let you up.
What is your name?
Sean, grab
What
my
is your
crotch.
name? What is your name?
Get up.
What? No.
Roll over. Sit down. Don't spit. Don't blow your nose.
Let's put her in a car.
Yeah. What happened? What's her deal?
I don't know. She's nuts. I know that. We wouldn't serve her. She didn't have any money. She says she wanted this, wanted that. And she pulls out a bunch of money. But we wouldn't serve her anyways.
Right.
So then, let me go get Chris.
Yeah,
This is what I know.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Chris's thing. And then Chris was coming out of the bathroom. She started calling him, my bartender. She started calling him everything.
I said your name 3 times. Oh, I didn't hear you.
Then that guy, I don't know what she's doing with that guy. That guy was laying on the ground. Kicked him, looking for her phone.
Okay.
You have to talk.
That's Adam. What's her problem? I come out of the bathroom and Justine, the other bartender, tells me to come outside. I come outside. He's on the ground. Matt's on the phone with y'all trying to get you guys to come. Matt was going to take him home. We called a couple Ubers. No one's answering. The old guy obviously can't drive. 482, do you have a car that can come over here? She's trying to grab on 382.
Hey, look, tell him my name in a heartbeat.
You want to put her in mine?
We're over here in front of DeVita Dialysis.
I haven't done anything to you.
We're getting a car over here just a
Smacking me around and find
You
out
got
how
her?
it's gonna roll when I roll it through the Concord Police Department in New Hampshire. All you take is your name, so he's my uncle. He's a friggin' yeah. Keep running your name. Keep running it. You what? Yeah. You seem to be all worried now.
Stop!
I haven't done anything.
Do you not...
Cross my feet off, dude.
Here, let me go.
Oh, I'm gonna cross my feet. I'm gonna make... He's gonna find your name out real quick. James Cross won his name. And this one is treating me like this? James Cross. Keep running it. Keep running it. I'm not doing anything. Sure, your wife loves it when you do this on her. Either that or she just wants... Yeah, that's why you tell me to relax, because you know I'm right. Why'd you at least your hands off me, you mother... Because I haven't done a goddamn thing. There's nothing that you can hold me on. Just because I...
If you want to get out, we'll throw your shirt over your head.
You ready? Let's just pick her up.
You better stop yourself.
Tell me.
Stop!
What, because I did nothing?
Stop! You're going to catch another charge by kicking the car. Do you understand that?
The suspect is finally placed in the cop car, but she won't calm down. She's given a chance to tell her story, but it's not helpful.
I don't care what you think. I'm telling you what it is. Sit down in the car and stop.
Christ.
Blow
my nose. I didn't do anything wrong. Let me out, dude. I didn't do anything wrong.
Ma'am,
Thank you. I'm sorry.
take
I
a breath.
cold.
Take
I
a
need
breath.
to breathe.
Take a breath. Take a breath, please.
I
Please.
didn't do anything wrong. You have
Okay.
no reason whatsoever to hold me.
I would like to talk to you about it, but you continue to scream at me.
If you,
Would you
I'm
like to
so-
talk
I have
about
a
it?
cold.
Okay.
I need somebody to blow my nose.
Would you like to talk
you
about?
need to get the out of my face because I don't like you.
Would you like to tell me about what happened over at
He
Earl's?
slammed me against. How would you like it when they bring up charges against how you abuse me?
That's all right.
With the one cop that I actually do unknown this force. You prick. Keep looking at me like that, you mother. I hope your wife is proud of you. I didn't do anything. I did nothing. Let me the out of here.
A deep breath. Please.
You are not hot.
Please take a
Did
deep
you
breath.
blow my nose? I'm sorry. It sounds ridiculous.
I will happily help you if you will take some deep breaths and try to calm
I will take
down.
some deep breaths.
Do that for me right
you
now.
You told me, put your window down. There's nothing I can do. Tell me what I did. He can suck it.
That's
he
fine.
Abused me.
You don't have to like him. That's okay.
Nothing that,
What I want to do is understand what happened at Earl's and why you were walking away and why you didn't listen when I told you to stop.
I have a drink and I did nothing.
How come you have a cut on your nose?
I don't know, actually.
Okay.
Can you just open the door and have a conversation with me, please? Open the door. I'm not going anywhere.
What is your first name?
Dude, I am claustrophobic. Can
What
you
is your
please-
first name?
Christine with a K.
All right, Christine with a K.
Open the door, please. I'm not going to go
With the way you're
anywhere. I'm
behaving,
not going to bounce.
With the way you're behaving, I'm not going to open the door.
I did nothing at Earl's.
All right. You understand? You understand that you have the right to remain silent. You understand that if you want to talk to me and you want a lawyer, we'll get you a lawyer.
Yeah, you
And
just
if you
right
can-
on
if
with that.
you can't
reasoning.
afford a
Whatever
lawyer,
makes you happy, you get
we'll
through with
get
that.
one
I'm not
for
going to
you.
fight with you. But I did nothing wrong. Yeah, I know what I did wrong. Blah, blah,
Do you
blah.
understand what your
I
rights are?
didn't do anything wrong. So
you understand
no,
what your
I'm
rights
not
are?
actually going to comply because I did nothing wrong.
So you're not going to comply, so I'm not going to open the door.
The woman is also accused of trying to damage police property. The cops suggest that they'll need to tie her legs if she continues.
I don't have anything to wipe your face with.
You don't have a tissue?
Nope.
But you're going to stick me in here for no reason whatsoever.
No, there is a reason. You're under arrest.
For what?
It's called resisting without and battery on a law enforcement officer.
Something I didn't do?
If that's your opinion, I'm just informing you what you're under arrest
so
for.
what I say doesn't matter.
Not at this point, not
So
really.
you're going to drag my parents who are in their 70s.
I have no idea about your
parents.
parents. How old are you?
47. How
Old enough
are
to
you?
know better.
How old are you? Of course, you're not going to answer me.
Why are you screaming and banging stuff in here?
I'm not screaming and banging anything.
I can hear it. Let me tell
I'm
you
not
something.
doing anything. I need someone to scratch my nose.
Do you see this?
Was that supposed to scare me?
This is a hobble. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie your feet together and I'm going to tie you down in the back seat of this car. Can you sit still?
Can you
not be
scratch
reckless?
my nose? I'm not asking for much.
You going to answer my question?
Whatever, leave me alone. Just scratch
Fair
my
enough.
nose.
If you start
Please
banging
just-
around again,
Can
I'm
you
going to hobble your
scratch
feet
my nose?
together.
Please, just. I.
The woman was charged with felony battery on someone over 65, battery on an officer, resisting arrest, and simple assault on an officer. The crime was not premeditated, but in our final case, a couple begins stalking their victim. Jealous rage. Our final case begins on the 2nd of July 2022. Police are asked to investigate a stalking incident after a victim claims that he's been repeatedly harassed by a couple. When the police pull them up on their strange behavior, the couple gets aggressive and continues to act in erratic fashion.
Those two are the car. Walgreens. 01 Alpha.
Hello? Yes, I'm still here. Hello? Yeah, we trying to go outside. I ain't gonna lie to you. We going for work, and if the dude come up to me or anything, I'm going to protect myself. I'm just letting y'all know, because I'm just...
As soon as the cops start talking with the suspects, they'll realize something is up. The male suspects get out of the car and becomes more threatening. The cops then give the suspects a chance to speak through the allegations before deciding their next move.
Hi. Need your IDs.
Why are we continuing to have problems with the
We
folks over at
literally
that
were.
plaza?
We were at Chick-fil-A, and he told me to come outside, and I was at Chick-fil-A. They come outside yelling at me. Hold on, let me find my wallet.
Well, at the rate we're going, you're going to end up being trespassed from the entire city, okay? Where are you going?
We're literally going with her. We're leaving.
I asked you for your ID. I didn't tell you to get out of the car.
It's not in my pocket. My wallet's not on.
Where's it at?
Somewhere in the car, wherever my wallet is.
Well, you know,
That's what I'm
a
looking
little
for.
bit of an explanation will probably go a long way.
I know, I'm just trying to find my wallet. I had it earlier today. Here it is. Literally went to Chick-fil-A to get a drink and then leave. And they're trying to start still yelling at us.
Well, they're the ones saying that you guys are starting crap. So
No, we were over there at the Dunkin' parking lot fixing the door.
Yeah, Temple Road's a really long street.
I know.
You follow what I'm saying? A lot of businesses on this road.
I know, the cop told us to go right over to Dunkin' to fix the door because I already had the door parked fixing it.
My point is there's a whole mess of places you can be parking other than right there.
I know, I was in Dunkin' because I was trying to talk to the manager.
And that's where I left you guys. And yet, here we are an hour later, and I'm getting called back to the same location for the same problem.
I wasn't even doing that. I was quiet working.
Well, you say you weren't doing anything. They said you were. You're saying they're doing it. So what's the solution? That's a fixed location. So what would the solution be?
Us to leave, and that's
Not being there, right?
Right. I was over there being quiet, working on her car the whole time, talking to the manager from Dunkin'.
Okay, so why would they just up and call out of the blue?
I don't know, because she was walking around. She was walking around because she's bored because I'm working on the car to fix the dent that somebody put in her door earlier.
I got another idea. If you're having mechanical issues, wouldn't it make sense to go to AutoZone and not Dunkin' Donuts right next to where you're having problems with people?
We actually been there.
We've been there, we tried to get the tools, they didn't have it. We've been to Walmart.
But my point is would that not be more of a logical location to go than Dunkin' Donuts right next to where you're having problems with people?
Yes, sir.
I mean, because it seems to me, and again, I'm an outside person looking in here, it seems to me that if you're not wanting a problem, you would go park somewhere where you won't have a problem. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you're saying you're not wanting a problem, but yet you're parking right next to where you're going to have.
The cop told us to go over to Dunkin' because I had the door literally open, the door panel off, the inside pulled out, everything.
Okay.
He told us to go over to Dunkin'
And I
to
parked
fix it.
because I was going to get some Chick-fil-A, and I got out of my car, and they all came out.
So we got back in the car.
Yeah.
They came outside yelling at us, out back. We weren't even on their property. We're on
So you were at Chick-fil-A on the other side, and they came out back yelling at you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, because I'm going to go over there and talk to them and look at their video footage, okay? And if I see to the contrary what you just told me, we're going to have an issue, okay?
Yes, sir.
Because dealing with you guys twice in an hour is horse crap,
Yes, I know it is.
all right? Especially when there's ways of solving this. And we just discussed that, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, sit tight a minute.
Department, they called, said they want us to trespass, so the cop told us to leave, go over to Dunkin' Donuts because the door panel was off, the door was taken apart already. I was trying to get the dent popped out, and I got most of it popped out.
Okay, why were you over here this time?
We were at Chick-fil-A. We were going inside to go to Chick-fil-A. They come outside starting until we got back in the car.
Okay.
And he said, oh, meet me after work out back. I'm like,
So you went to Chick-fil-A, you didn't get anything?
no, we got water.
We just got there.
Okay, then you went out to your car, and then what?
We were about to get out and go get our food.
No, okay, then they confronted you, you got back in the car, and then what were you going to do? So why are you over here then? No, what took you from over here to here once the cops showed up? So you were leaving when you saw the cops, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, so your whole story doesn't make any sense then. Right? Sound like bullshit.
I don't know why. We were nowhere near there.
We were all the way on the other side of Dunkin' Donuts parking lot with the door open, the manager's door was apart, everything.
So we were both over there. I don't know how he would call the cops after me going into the Chick-fil-A parking lot, going to get food.
She didn't even go through Rosati's at all.
But you never got food at Chick-fil-A?
No, because she was going to. They came outside threatening us, so she got back in the car.
Came out of Chick-fil-A or
No,
Rosito's?
Rosati's.
Okay, so why didn't you just go into Chick-fil-A and get food?
because I was going to get out of my car and put my windows up until they came out of the car. Came out of their place.
They came out the back door of the restaurant at us.
Okay, how long have you been here? It's been a while.
However long
We just finished.
I just finished doing the dent. I literally just finished and we were going to get something to eat.
And you're doing the dent where?
Over in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. There's a manager you can go talk to.
Why were you doing it at the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot?
Because the door, literally, door panel was off the car already. I was already taking it apart to try to get the dent out.
Why over there?
Because we went to go over there to go get our check at first, and then he said no, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to sit here and fix the door.
He wrongfully terminated me. And he got mad that I didn't show up, so, you know, he started bitching.
So you thought, oh hell, I'll just sit here and fix the door?
I'm not even messing with him. I didn't have nothing to
place
do
where
with
I got beef? You think that's a good idea? You're doing some stupid is what I'm saying. You're doing stupid. You're putting yourself in bad positions, and then we show up and you go to leave. Okay, it doesn't look good. It looks like bull. I mean, I've only been doing this 30 years, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
We're at Dunkin'. Why would he be calling if we're at Dunkin'?
Because you've been threatening him.
I didn't threaten him. He said he's going to beat my ass when he gets off of work.
I'm telling you what he said. Okay? If he's going to beat your ass, what are you doing over there?
I'm not doing nothing. I was at Chick-fil-A, so why are you coming out of your restaurant at me saying you want to beat my ass? Because she took a picture of your car? So what? She can take a picture of whatever the she wants. Guy came outside yelling at her, coming in her face.
Little man, I wouldn't raise your voice to me, okay? I'd really think about that. You're doing stupid is what I'm saying. And your story doesn't sound good, and then we show up and you go to take off. Okay? My deputy will make the decision though. Is your car off?
No, her car's on. It's in park.
I just don't want to get in trouble for this because I didn't do anything.
Why don't you step out of the car for me, ma'am? She doesn't want to get in trouble. Come here. Why don't you tell me what's going on?
The woman finally comes clean about losing their jobs and the reason behind their stalking. She tries to present it as if they're being reasonable.
We're obviously both we lost our jobs. He fucked us over. And I told him I was having car issues. I was all the way in Clearwater. I got my car beat, and the cops, Clearwater Police Department, didn't do anything because the kid kicked my car or whatever. They did a report.
Does this have anything to do with this?
No.
Okay, then
I
let's
told
not
him
talk about that.
the reason why I'm coming, he texted me. He's like, oh, where are you? We're super busy. And he's very rude to me in text. And I said, I'm having car issues. I'm at AutoZone trying to fix the dent in my car, and he's at me. So then he gets all and he's like, you're fired. Don't bother coming in anymore. I'm like, okay.
And he fired you because you didn't show up today?
Yeah.
Okay. And this was Rosati's? Rosati's? Okay.
The man already is wanted at Chicago. He's had many of his employees walk in, walk out on him, and
I'm not trying to, his credibility, I don't care about that right now. I'm just dealing with, okay, I'm not going to fix his whole background and type of person he is. Okay. What is going on today, though? He's saying you're following him around, you're threatening him.
No, I'm not following him around. He wanted to fix, we got out of the AutoZone, we got out of Walmart to get the parts to fix my car, and we tried, because he said he wanted to get his check, but the whole reason was, he wanted to get his check because when he gets his check, it's going to his direct deposit. He doesn't want it to go on his direct deposit, he wants it on the check.
So he showed up for his check, and what did they say to him?
And he said, no, you're not going to get your check,
Okay.
and then you can argue about it Friday if it's, whatever.
Alright, and then you guys got trespassed out of the area, right?
Yeah. They first went to the forbidden car place to see if they can trespass us, and they called the cops, and they trespassed us for no reason. We weren't even on Rosati's property.
Rosati's property is the whole parking lot. They share a building.
So you got trespassed out of there, so then you showed up at Chick-fil-A, and you were able to see them over there?
We were parked there, and they didn't even know until they all came out.
Obviously they did know, because they came out. Right?
Yes.
So you went to Chick-fil-A in plain view of the place you were trespassed from, right?
Yeah.
Because you had beef with those people. Is that a good idea, you think?
No.
No? And then you decided to work on the car right there, too?
We didn't work on the car there. We were done. We were going to go out to eat in Chick-fil-A.
Okay, you see how that makes it look?
The cops then speak with the victim, who gives a sense of how this has all played out. The couple's actions are affecting the business.
Mind if I
smoking cigarettes, take a break right now.
Okay.
And it's just been crazy, man. It's just been crazy.
So what's going on?
They're threatening me now.
Okay.
Threatening to come after me, threatening to come to my apartment complex, slash the tires of my car, taking pictures of my license plate, and they know where I live.
Okay. Well, I know you were out and dealt with them like an hour or so ago.
And I've always been trying to be polite to them, nice to them.
So can you start from? I mean, I only caught the tail end of that call.
Okay.
Can you start from there and tell me what's going on?
Yeah.
So did they ever actually leave at that point, or did they stay in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot?
Did they stay in Dunkin' Donuts the whole time?
Okay. So
And then she started walking over towards my car again, so I asked my boss, can I go outside and move my car next to yours, which is closer to the building?
Right.
'Cause I'm trying to work, man. I can't keep an eye on my car the whole time. It's just, I got the Camaro out there. It's a $40,000 car, and you see where I work. I'm working my ass off for it, man, and I'm just...
Okay.
So they're ruining his business, they're ruining our business, and when you threaten me, that's over. I'm 32 years old. I'm not trying to fight nobody.
What happened? Did you move your car?
Yeah, and
And
she's
then
taking
what
pictures
happened?
of my car. She's
Okay.
threatening me. She's like, I know where you live. I'm going to come slash your tires and all this. And then her boyfriend came like halfway across from Dunkin' Donuts. Like, come here, you up. Threatening me and everything.
Okay. And what happened then?
I went back inside. I wasn't going to go fight him or nothing. I called you guys.
Okay. What happened when you called us? What happened? How did we end up from where they were there to over there?
Because they left. They left, they came out, they parked back here, and he wanted me to come out back and fight him.
Yeah,
Okay.
they left. They was over there. Y'all came before.
Right.
Whatever the case is. They came back again, so whatever, trying to start with him. And they was parked right there. And they
Okay.
were talking a lot of junk.
Like,
That's when he,
what were they saying?
oh, come outside, I'm gonna you up, blah, blah, blah,
Okay.
like that. You feel me? Threats to him. And basically, I just told him,
Is today the first day this has occurred?
He threatened me.
No, I mean, has this occurred in the past?
Yeah, they've been going, they went crazy yesterday. You guys were here yesterday.
They went crazy yesterday at the job. They used to work here. They got fired.
Both of them?
Both of them used to
Okay.
work here. They got fired because they fighting in the parking lot. You can't have that conduct business. They boyfriend and girlfriend. You feel me? So they got fired. They came today to basically start trouble.
Okay.
And they got warned and they,
And other rude
and they
business
came
too,
back
telling
again. Then they
customers,
outside,
bugs in the
they
pizzas,
outside
and
telling customers
rude this poor guy's
that
business
it's roaches
too.
in the pizza and stuff like that. And you don't do that. You
Okay.
can go to jail.
Okay. Hey, no. I need more witnesses. I got the better. Don't take off. What's your name, sir?
Mike.
I'm hitting you first because I know you're trying to leave.
Oh yeah, no problem. Mike Lewis. I'm just gonna stay there.
Mike Lewis?
Yeah.
Lewis?
Yeah.
And when's your birthday, Mike? And where you live at?
I live in Clearwater.
What's the address there?
I'm like his main help inside too, where it's fucking causing a whole ruckus.
Zip code there? Telephone number for you, Mike? All right, Mike. I appreciate it.
Man, no problem. Definitely. He really was starting trouble. That's why
Well,
I told him to.
I'm looking for things to put them in jail for right now. So, the more witnesses I got, the better. So,
no problem.
Thanks, Mike.
The woman claims she has proof of being fired, but it doesn't fully explain what they're doing there. The longer the conversation goes on, the more obvious it is that the suspect is about to be arrested.
Okay. Cool. So you guys got fired from over there yesterday, correct?
We got fired today.
Okay. Were we called on you guys over there yesterday?
No.
Because everybody over there says that you guys were fired yesterday.
We were not fired yesterday.
You were
We were
fired
fired today.
Okay. So you were fired today.
I have the proof right here.
What, you were fired yesterday or today?
You are fired. You're fired. This was today, 4:20.
Okay. Be that as I may. You were fired. Why are you guys still coming up here?
I'm leaving. I will never come back.
No. You guys were up here earlier, around 6:30. We were called. Why were you here then?
Because he wanted to get his paycheck for...
Okay, they don't cut you a check right after you're fired. You're saying you were fired at 4 o'clock. They don't cut you a check at 6.
Okay.
Okay? That's unreasonable. No business is going to do that. So why were you here at 6 then?
Because I wanted to talk to the owner about why would I to get my job back.
Okay.
But Ryan said he wanted to talk to him too, and he didn't want to talk to him.
Okay.
So I wanted to talk to him.
Were you told to leave then?
No, I wasn't told to leave.
You were never told to leave earlier?
He was told Ryan to leave.
You told Ryan. Okay, but
I was in the store, and he literally just looked at Ryan and told Ryan to leave.
So you're saying you were never told to leave?
I was never told to leave.
So they trespassed you earlier, you weren't told not to come back?
Nope.
So the deputy who was here earlier, who's still on duty right now, when I have him come over here, he's not going to tell me that you were trespassed earlier from both there and the store next door?
I told you last time what happened when you started playing games.
It's all on camera anyway. We can watch. I'll go watch it. This conversation with you if you want.
So you're telling me you weren't trespassed?
I don't recall.
So now I don't recall. I guarantee you were, okay? Because that's why you were told to go to Dunkin' Donuts. Otherwise, you wouldn't have had to leave the property, right?
But I'm still confused.
What's
Because
confusing?
if they were wanting to trespass him, so then I would have the right to be on. I wasn't on their property in the first place. I was parked in a different area where their property was. Their whole building was.
You're playing
a different
semantics, and
area.
you know that's going to end up doing? Putting you in handcuffs. I have zero patience
They
for
can come right
BS
over
today.
now and trespass you from the property. You don't have to be on the property to be trespassed.
You were trespassed earlier, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Don't play word games. Enough, play word games. Because right now, I'm in no mood. I'm still mopping up crap from last night. Just people playing word games. So you were trespassed earlier, yes?
Yes.
The officer has gotten annoyed at the male suspect too, who's trying to play with words. He also ends up in cuffs because he's contradicted himself.
You're not making sense. For somebody who's having issues at a business, you seem to be doing your damnedest to stay circled around it.
I'm not trying to. I try to tell her to go to Chick-fil-A, get something to eat so we can leave and go home.
Okay? Then how did you end up in a confrontation behind there at Chick-fil-A?
There was no confrontation. The Brooklyn came up and was talking to me because I was like, Brooklyn, I said, yo, what's your name? Because I never got his name because he came out and talked to me earlier before even they trespassed me. He came outside to calm me down because I was mad. So he came out and I was like, what is your name again? I didn't remember it because he didn't tell me his name.
Also, you see if someone can pick up.
While I'm sitting there, they come outside. He's talking about, oh, he'll be outside in a minute to beat your ass. Because he said out front when I was over at Dunkin', wait till I get off of work to beat your ass. So we go to Chick-fil-A to go get food.
You're hanging out waiting for a confrontation.
No.
That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to him. That's what it looks like to him. And that's what it looks like to him. You're hanging out continuously around a business to try and have a confrontation. Well, she's saying just the opposite, my man.
No, I told her to leave.
Okay. Well, problem is that you both don't have the same story. You're constantly bothering the people at Rosati's after you've been trespassed, fired.
I'm bothering them. I'm sitting over there working on the car. How am I bothering them?
Okay. Well, you're under arrest. Step out of the car.
I didn't do anything.
Put your phone down. I didn't ask.
I didn't do anything. Tanya, we were over there working on the car.
He's gonna take the vehicle.
Her vehicle?
Mama's gonna take the vehicle.
All right. You want to put him in the same car?
The suspects were charged with stalking and trespassing.